Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to Milkmaid of the Milky Way. In 1920s Norway, a dairy rancher's cows are abducted by aliens and she has to chase them across the galaxy to get them back. What will this woman use to rescue her cosmic bovines? Puzzle solving and lateral thinking, of course! Let's get going. So, I should say, I've had to re-record this first, about 4 or 5 minutes of this section a couple of times, because there's a sort of path finding bug, and I think I found a way around it. So let's go ahead and do that. First, I want to pick this up. It was hard on my body to kneel, but I picked up a bolt made of steel. What the sklurp is that? It hadn't been here long, but I guess it meant something was wrong. Oh my gosh. It looked like the rising beam of light could burst with gravity, but just not quite. Okay, well, let's see. We have a bolt. We have, what is this? It smelled faintly of yeast, but it was cold at least. I think that's supposed to be beer. And last time we got our age stolen from us by the queen, so now we're an old lady. We stole this man's beer, and we took a bolt. Let's talk to this person and see what they have to say. It looks like maybe they're knitting? Oh no, maybe sewing. I asked the lady who was sewing. Hello there, how's it going? Hello dear, I'm awfully occupied. Her face looked puffy like you'd recently cried. I am Ruth, the milkmaid, I said. I am Anissa. I work with needle and thread. The sewing looked terribly painstaking. What, may I ask, are you making? Oh my stars, I'm going to be sick. The cape I'm making is far too thick. I'm Rita de Zan's, a flowing cape. My fabrics are heavy and won't hold its shape. I can't make this cloth fly like silk in time before the feast of the milk. Do you know a way to get young again? Maybe I could trade years with some younger men? The seamstress went quiet. Her sewing slowed. She muttered, I'm sorry, I wouldn't know. Who's that? I spotted a tuft of black hair. Hey, who's back there? Hello? Uh-oh, she looks concerned. This is Halim, the last boy on board. He must be hidden until order is restored. If Amir finds out, all hope is lost. We must keep him a secret at all costs. When I grow up, I'll change the rules. I won't let this queen treat us like fools. Halim, my boy, your time will come, but now I need you to keep mum. Now quick, go hide, Anita cried. He seems like a good boy. All right, so we'll probably have to find you like a silk or some lighter thread. This is the area that bugs out, so I'm going to be super careful. Apparently, I read a Steam thing. The developer has worked to try to get this bug. It's around these corners that it's really tricky. So I'm just going to be super careful here. I've played up to this point. Okay, whew. Okay, now we're venturing into new territory. Let's see what this is. It was a revolving spool, spinning like a whirlpool. Okay. I'll look over here. I wonder what that is. That's what it does. Let's head down. With the lake ramps here, I think I'm going to have to be super careful getting out too. I read a thing in the Steam. Several people had this issue in the Steam forums, and they talked to the developer. The developer is still trying to do some updates on it, which is really cool because this is quite an old game. Hello there, miss. I'm the mechanic. My name is Vis. You look new. Have I seen you before? And what did you come down here for? I explained my dire situation. Vis shook his head for the whole duration. How can she demand our support when all she does is extort? If I weren't this old, I'd disobey. My power tools would sure make the way. What you working on? What are you repairing? I asked and looked at the strange thing. This is a hover sled, an older design. We used it to herd our bovine. But there's some problems with the steering. It has a tendency to suddenly start varying. That's not good. That's not good at all. And of course, no one here can ride the sled. We're all too old. We'll soon be dead. Do you need help to fix it? I can aid. You just have to teach me the tools of the trade. There's not much you can do to help, I think, unless you get me something cold to drink. Got it. I got a beer. Well, half a glass of beer. Wow, he downed that. Jeez, take it easy. Oh, he's all smiley now. You're a kind woman. You're the first who's come down here to quench my thirst. You're a mechanic. Do you want a bolt? Looks like an elevator bolt to me. You can borrow my drill to get those free. Sweet. Now, here's the tricky part. We're going to be very careful. I normally don't lend out my tools, but you've been kind, so I'm bending the rules. Okay. Let's, go here. Be very careful with pathfinding in this area. Oops, sorry. Clicked away. I apologize for that. Okay. How do I get out of here? Isn't this the way I came in? I swear it is. Okay, there we go. Yep. Okay, now this is the part where we have to be careful. See that thing she just did there just a second ago? She gets stuck doing that. So let's be super careful. We're going to come up here. Give plenty of room. We're going to keep away from corners. I'm going to come up here. Very careful now. Very careful. This is the one that you got caught on a lot. Oh, thanks, Blarg. Whew. Okay. Oh, man. You know what? Well, hold on. Okay, so we don't have anything to quite help her. So, but we have the thing. So let's take the bolts out of that thing. I don't know what we're going to need them for, but that's the only thing I can think to do right now at the moment. Yeah, okay. Yep. I gave the blue thing a stare, but it was nothing I could repair. Oh, hold on. Can we do this? There we go. If I open the metal cover, maybe the glowing matter I'd discover. Nice. What do we got? What the scarf is that? What is that? It was strange, soft material, lighter than air, ethereal. Huh. Strange, soft, lighter than air, ethereal. Huh, that's strange. Maybe she could make the cape out of this? It said it was lighter than air and they needed something lighter than air. Let's go show it to her. I took out the floating blob and asked her if it could help her job. It's like, whoa. It looked like almost witching, but I can't use that blob for stitching. Need to, I got it. Oh man, I have to go back to that thing again. Okay. Let's be super careful. Super careful. Just avoid the corners. Okay, whew. We don't want to pathfind around the corners, I think, is the key. I think that it's kind of cutting off and getting all squirrely. I don't like it. Okay, whew. I think if we use it to be like a spinning wheel. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly it. I remember my mother back on the farm, when we had sheep, she was spinning yarn. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what she was doing. Cool. It went well, I said, as I looked at the floating thread. The blob had spun to a fine, thin thread, but if I touched the spool, my fingers would shred. Drill? Well, that's exactly what she's doing. Cool. The ethereal blob had spun into a yarn that weighed none. Huh. Neat. I think this is a pretty good place to end this video. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Milkmaid of the Milky Way. So we helped out a mechanic, and he gave us his drill, and now we're trying to help out this seamstress. I'm not sure to what end, but something. We really need to find some way to get our youth back. I'm tempted to move one of those cows onto the thing and see if I can get some youth back from the cow. I don't know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more Milkmaid of the Milky Way. I'll see you next time.